Alright, starting up the stream now. Can everyone hear me? Can everyone hear me? Well, I can hear myself, so... When you say your level Gravity Beetle, do you mean Blast Man? Alright, I'm assuming everyone can hear me, so let's start up the stream. Greetings everyone, my name is Ettervel, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Mega Man Maker. This is the 22nd live session, and during this session, I'll be covering a combination of primarily Veersmith levels and some levels that I'll find online. Welcome to the stream, Jerox74, Gravity Beetle, and Lipatio. And yes, I noted down your levels, Lipatio. I'll be covering them after I cover Crocky's level in the list. So first, I'll start off with this stage, Magic Man Mega Man MMB Recreation by Francis Cornerback, with 22 plays and a score of 5. I'm first going to cover the levels I wasn't able to do earlier. Last time I did this stage as Mega Man, so let me go through his base. Eventually, I will do a full Let's Play of Mega Man Base on his channel. The SNES version, not the GBA version. This room felt a lot easier. Originally there were trains I had to worry about and jump on top of. Plus, there was more screen crunch. Welcome to the stream, Metal General. I think I screwed this one up, but... oh, never mind. I can still sneak in through, I think. There we go. Wasted a lot of ammo here, but it works. This may be the last one, or the second last one. Mon Dream isn't currently on the stream, so I'm not sure. That's alright, Metal General. Feel free to join me for tomorrow's stream. I'll be covering mainly fan games there. From what I've heard, Hard at 1 is going to be an interesting experience, assuming nothing else goes wrong with the recordings and streaming because of the redirection required. Yeah, definitely very different and not in a good way. It doesn't match the original boss fight in spirit at all. I mean, you could replicate it by using the push blocks and punch blocks in some way. Unfortunately, I don't know if there are any enemies in this engine so far that can actually destroy terrain outside the rolling drills. Perhaps they can use rolling drills to replace the Sissy Roller in a different way. But there aren't any regular enemies in a sense. The rolling drills are just gimmicks. Plus, we don't have a good replacement for the trains. That's what made this stage unique and a bit difficult, not to mention the push blocks and punch blocks. Those trains could have been replaced with some crash lifts, I'd say. Or gust lifts if they existed in this engine. Like here, for example, this is where the trains would be. Well, at least we have the blocks now. Of course, this made it much easier here because we have much more room to maneuver around the place. But still, this is a better recreation now, the second half of the level. Sadly, that was it. The second set of recreations I played by this author aren't as good as the first set. They feel like they deviate more from the original stage's ideas and intent. Magic Man's original weakness was a Tengu Blade, which was a melee dashing weapon. Hence why Ringman is weak to the charge kick here. I honestly didn't really like it as much as I would hope, so I won't give it a thumbs up. And my apologies for the static in the background, my AC is running. Second up is The Return of Cossack by KenMeister, with 37 plays and a score of 10. Oops. I was paying a bit too much attention to something else. There we go. Essentially, this is like a redux of Cossack Fortress 1. Yep, that's about it, Gravity Beetle. Slash Claw isn't the best replacement as it doesn't push you forwards like a Tengu Blade. Charge Kick is a closer replacement for that. You know, the stage design here is pretty good actually. This wouldn't feel out of place in Mega Man 4. It feels fair, but challenging. And nothing feels really too... and there are no gotcha moments. Everything feels fairly telegraphed. And aesthetics are fine as well. They wouldn't feel out of place in Mega Man 4. We'll have all the teams from Mega Man 11. I just wonder if we're gonna have more assets from Mega Man 11. So you saw the stream. I like the original version of Dangerous Lab more than it. But that's one way of putting it, Lipatio. It's just too easy for me that I got bored of it. To be fair, at least the original stage design is solid. So taking the good parts of the Mr. X stages. And some novel challenges with gradual escalation of difficulty. Definitely a wonderful fortress level. I'd say it's up there with Capcom's quality. Or close to it. Skullman is a replacement for a fortress boss, essentially. Currently my favorite level this episode. And that explains a lot, Lipatio. So essentially it's like a tutorial level to get people with their feet wet. The reason why I pointed out more so is that it feels like it's easier than the original Capcom series too. Usually you want levels to be around the same difficulty as there, unless they're explicitly a tutorial level. But I understand your reasoning now. Third up is Second Anniversary by GalaxyMan64 with 21 plays and a score of 9. To celebrate Mega Man Maker's 2nd anniversary. Wish I got this level on Monday though. I guess I go to the right instead then. Perhaps Torchman is one of them, maybe Tundra Man and Bounce Man, or Impact Man. Gently glided against the spikes. The musical track playing in the background is not Torchman's team. When we were talking about that team, we were actually referring to the team playing in the 2nd anniversary trailer at the end. Not this one. Methinks that this stage is going to be continued in the 3rd anniversary, because I spy a ladder to the left. This stage was okay, I'd say. Just existed for me. Fourth up is Blastman by Sekaiz, aka Gravity Beetle, with 1 or 2 plays and a score of 25. So essentially a recreation of the stage from Mega Man 11. Just to be more accurate, actually you know what, I'll go through it as Proto Man for a change. After Mega Man 11, they'll probably loop back and start adding stuff from Mega Man 1, and hopefully power it up. Originally, we'd knock over the explosive enemies into these barriers, but here we can't, so instead we use the Firestorm. Same with this section. Welcome to History and Galaxy Man. I actually just finished your level. Oh, I wish we had the explosive gimmicks in this stage. Like the exploding contact bombs. Originally, these were the right arm. These were the sniper armors. These count bombs replace, I believe, the cars. Oh, my bad. Sorry, Gravity Beetle. I keep associating Sekaiz with you. So far, this stage has been kind of hampered by the lack of equivalent assets in Mega Man Maker that are in Mega Man 11. It really needs more explosive gimmicks to actually accurately replicate it. This is a good enough one. It sort of replicates the car, but it doesn't self-destruct at the bottom. There's a risk of actually getting embedded in the spikes though, so close enough, I guess. And originally this line of bombs would actually follow us. Mini-boss time. Much easier than the original roller coaster. Let's take a look and see what's here. Basically an alternate pathway. I still have the speed gear, but sadly I can't charge my weapons outside of the Mega Buster. Perhaps that'll be added in the next update. Being able to charge up the block dropper. That way you could replace the power gear essentially. This is gonna go rather poorly. And wrong direction and all the walls. I'll take the lower route this time. It should lead up to the same place as before. Yeah, we're gonna loop back to the start of Mega Man 1 and 2 and power it up, and eventually get to the Mega Man World titles. It's gonna take about almost a year to get back here, or even longer. One of the places where I really wish I played as bass instead. I wouldn't have to use this if Protoman didn't take double damage. The second half of the stage is a better recreation than the first half, especially thanks to all the count bombs. But this section is much less chaotic than the original one, that's for sure. And I always keep thinking the red things, especially with the stone tiles, really looks like it's actually part of the foreground, but it isn't. There needs to be more clarity in that section. Now, I don't know what happened with YouTube on Dream. I've been online for 21 minutes right now. Blame YouTube. I already played Magic Man as the first stage. I didn't even need to use his weakness. First half of this recreation wasn't the best. The second half was better, so I'll give it a thumbs up for that. I already played the last recreation, Magic Man, if that's what you're saying. That was the first level I covered on stream. Sorry. Fifth up is Oakman Simulation by Crocky, with 62 plays and a score of 10. Next up is Lipatio's level, then Jedok's level. Remember, even if you don't have a level yourself that you made, feel free to submit levels by other authors. After the stream is done, the VOD will be unlisted, but I'll make it public tomorrow. Pay too much attention to chat there. Or give the option like in or perhaps if there's a Mega Man Maker 2 in the future, they'll do something similar to Mario Maker 2, where you can actually tag your level with a certain difficulty stage, or with a certain difficulty level, like easy, normal, hard, or very hard. And actually have a good 100-man Wily Challenge mode. And an endless mode. And perhaps local multiplayer, if you want to go a bit more crazy. After all, the Megawix engine and the Magwell 2 engine do support it. I also posted that I was starting the stream 15 minutes later on my Twitter account. I always announce when my streams are starting up on Twitter in advance, so follow me there and you'll never miss a stream. That's one of the other reasons why I created a Twitter account, in addition to sharing my short thoughts, also to prevent issues with YouTube's algorithm and whatnot. That was odd. Hard or very hard? In Mario Maker 2, there are two difficulty settings that are at the top level. Well, not hard and very hard, but expert and super expert. Sure, let's go for it. Pick your poison. Do you want water platforming down there? Or do you want spikes up here? I think I would have preferred the bottom one, but at least I gained Woodman's weakness. Also, my air conditioning unit stopped, so no static in the background anymore. Fun level, but the last part was kind of a difficulty spike. Feel free to send more recreations. You're cheating there, Woodman. Decent stage. Second favorite level of this episode. Probably an honorable mention. Next up is Lipatio's level. Having water that pushes you around would be neat to have. Next up is The Ultimate Castle of Templars by Lipatio with 34 plays and a score of 8. I forgot to copy the name over. The actual name of this level is The Castle of the Last Templar Robot Normal. The proper title will be in the description below. I will note it down, Mondream. I'll cover it after a Jetox level. Even lighting the candles up there. Nice touch. Poorly placed hot dog. Timing is literally key here. I should have expected that. I'm gonna die to the next thing. Or not. The super arm, you mean? Yeah, that'd be great. Perhaps for using up more weapon energy or having to charge it up, you can do it. That way it isn't abusable. And for that matter, add all the powered up Roadmasters as playable characters in this game. That'll be another major boon and upgrade. Just imagine having all their own unique physics. That'd be so fun to play through. Essentially, for 1.7 or 1.8, I want all the playable characters from Powered Up as playable characters here. Maybe not all the Roadmasters, but at least the Mega Man 1 Roadmasters. That'll open up a new bevy of creativity. Welcome to the stream, Woman. Glad you can make it. Currently covering Lipatio's level. One way of getting rid of that. Yep, or like Powered Up. Neat setups. Did it in the wrong order. No worries, right at the start of the section. Lipatio has gotten much better at placing checkpoints throughout their level design history. Didn't time it quite right there. Still not quite there. I need to push it more to the right. This is a trick all along. Now I feel kinda stupid. Well, let's try this again. Or the easier solution to this problem. Damage boosting solves all of your problems. This one though, I need the block. In the reverse direction. I like how we're traversing through this castle, gradually exploring more and more of the rooms. Metang decided I did this the wrong way and did the easier way of doing it, and I just cheesed the entire thing. Get ready for one of these challenges now. And get ready for me failing to time it right. I'd rather just use pause strats because I don't feel confident enough to pull it off normally with quick weapon swapping. Outside that one or two deaths, it was fine. Oops. We're back over here in this main hallway. Hang on a minute. I see. Jump on top of the fires. When you said jump over the fires, I thought it meant something else. Let me reset this room. There we go. Need to pay attention to how there's a key door here, and you have a free key. I thought that wouldn't actually ignite there, or it was gonna get disignited first. Welcome to the stream, LittleMcglitch. I don't recall if this is the first time, but if it is, welcome. This is an evening stream, so it won't be as long as the morning stream. Feel free to submit levels made by either you or someone you like. Glad you can make it. And to submit levels, just enter the level ID in the live chat. And if I have time, I'll cover it today. Now we're on top of the castle walls. Frankly, it feels getting a bit generous, but that's the end of the level. Even doing this fight buster only with a charge shot is very straightforward. Fun level, I especially like its progression. I'll be right back in a moment. And I'm back. 7th up is Fan Woman by Jinox74, with 18 plays and a score of 4. Note it down, LittleMcglitch. I'll cover it after Mondream's level. As for how long I'll be streaming for about 45 minutes to an hour more. We'll see. And yes, I knew the weakness was the ring, but honestly, using the full charge shot I just wanted to demonstrate is very simple. So this is essentially a modified or updated version of Fan Woman. Yeah, I played this stage in the past. I remember this. Already like this introduction more, it feels a lot smoother. I suggest you mark this level as being Fan Woman V2, so players know that they played the original version and this is actually a better version, in case they're playing it on a different account. Whoops, mistimed it there. Checkpoint was right at the end there, so it's fine. Wow, that fast? Must have hit 2 fans at once. One of the little bit more annoying aspects of fans, but you eventually get used to it. Made it this time after 2 failures. I thought I would actually drop there, but there isn't a downward facing fan, so... That really looks like it should actually be touching the spikes, but it doesn't count as that. Using a dual satellite trivializes this section, but it's a special weapon, so I'm fine. That wall of spikes at the end though, that disincentivizes you from rushing forwards. And punishes less attentive players. Originally, I just used a trouble boost to get past this section. I think I did at least. This time I'll just dash jump across. You honestly would expect there to be fan fiends there, because that's reverse difficulty. That section was easier than the previous one. Now we have them. Now imagine if you have rain and wind at the same time. Back down to the ground level. Or closer to ground level. Long jumps. This is harder as Proto Man or Mega Man, of course. Especially without the safety double jump. Frankly, the Yafus are the bigger problem, mainly when they swap direction. Getting this key is pretty easy regardless of which character you play as, but you need to use the utility or double jumping, but that's the trade-off. Yeah, well-designed level, good aesthetics, even better than the original. I say it's tied with Return of Cossack as being my favorite level this episode. Great work, Jedok. I'd say it's almost up there with Wetman. I would move around some of the screens to make sure the difficulty curve is a bit better, but otherwise I think it's fine. It's a lot closer to something I'd say is good, although it still feels like two levels glued to each other, or perhaps 1.5, but at this point it's understandable. It's one of the longer traditional levels, wouldn't feel out of place in several fan games for that matter. In the future, if the number of level submissions I get goes down, I'll convert this stream into another fan game stream. There are a lot of fan games and other stuff I want to cover. It'll also help cut down on burnout. Next up is a level submitted by Mondream, Buster Rod G, Mega Man WW Recreation by Francis Cornerback, with 48 plays and a score of 9. Yeah, it really feels like one, and it's all doable Buster only. I'm not sure how to handle the Wily Wars Let's Play. Should I cover Mega Man's 1-2-3 in their original incarnations, as in on the NES, or should I cover them on Wily Wars and then do the Wily Tower? Regardless, I will do the Wily Tower, but I just wonder how to cover Mega Man 1-3. If I do end up covering Mega Man 1-3 on the Wily Wars, I will play it on an emulator and overclock the system to prevent some of the lag issues. That's not the reasoning I taught Jedok. I taught it just fried her circuits. Like she's not waterproof. Yeah, I think I did. No worries, a minor loss. This is Buster Rod G's level from the Wily Tower, from Mega Man The Wily Wars on the Genesis. This boss was originally the Big Snakey, by the way. And the level design looks very faithful. Even most of the enemies are maintained. I'm just trusting you, Mondream. And this means I clearly missed it because I can't open this door now. Compared with Magic Man's stage recreation, this is a much better and faithful recreation. Most of the original beats of the stage are kept, outside of a few enemies and mini-bosses. You have been very good in the past so far, so that's why I'll trust you a lot. Replacing Buster Rod G, he jumps around a lot, so it makes sense why we have Spring Man. Not really Lipatio. Magic Man wasn't really a good stage, and Second Anniversary just existed. The rest were good levels, I'd say. Almost good to good. Ninth up is Nostalgia Castle by MJD, aka LittleMcglitch, with 187 plays and a score of 80. Please note that this stage was made in 2017, at the end of 2017, so it was made during update 1.1 or 1.2. So it may feel a bit basic, or quite basic, especially compared to all the engine assets we have nowadays. Note it down, Mondream. Oh yeah, I also replaced the original musical track, so I didn't really like the original music playing in the background, so I decided to pick this one instead. The other reason was I forgot to unreplace it. And to be fair, I think it suits this castle more. It's essentially a redux of all the Fortress or all the Roadmaster stages from various Mega Man titles. That was Quick Man, this is Stone Man. Yeah, that's the one. The stage design seems almost exactly the same as originally, but this is like those remix levels in Classic Collection for the 3DS, and PC for that matter. Now Elect Man. They look strange side by side. Elect Man's stage looks so basic compared to Stone Man's level. The evolution of stage design, or rather tileset design, further and further along the Mega Man series. Tomahawk Man. But using Stone Man's tile set. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. I just hope that the actual team will be as good as this one, or even better. Missing the Dr. X plate over there, because this was made in 2017. No boss at the end, that's it. I'll give it a thumbs up, especially considering the time frame this level was made in. It was fun, albeit very simplistic, and it was quite derivative from the original stages, I'd say. So here's what I'll do. I'll cover one more stage from the most popular queue, then I'll cover the level by Lipatio, then I'll end off the stream. Let's check out Weatherman by IL with 65 plays and a score of 17. Well, I guess this level's part of a series then. Rotating platform... yeah, I remember it now. Yeah, please do, especially with the new bevy vases added along the years. When I say years, I mean 1.5 years. I just found this level the most popular queue, and it doesn't have that many upvotes, as many as some of the other stages. Just to ensure that it isn't just popular because of its title, or author. No sliding this level either, so I have to be careful with some of these jumps. For instance, wish I had a shield-based weapon there. You mean fortress bosses, Lipatio? I want some of them to be in the future. both fortress bosses and the wiring machines and capsules. Here comes the rain. Here comes the first death in the rain. This time, let them fall freely. A slightly more challenging level, but it's a fun one nonetheless. It deserves a higher score than the rest of the pack, or most levels that fall in the most popular queue. You know, if you look at the mid-tier pack of levels, the lower to mid-tier pack of levels that are present in the most popular queue, you can find some flawed gems, or even gems. You just need to know where you're looking. I mean, these sections are novel and fun. Whoa. Green boundaries. Now we have snow too. And that's the end of this level. Next Saturday, tomorrow I'll be streaming fan games. And that's the stage done. Sod level all the way around. I already know what my two favorite levels are in this part, but I'm not sure what my honorable mentions are going to be. I'll list them in the description in the future. You know what? It's kind of getting late over here, so I'll have to end off the stream a bit early. I'm also getting a bit tired, and I won't be able to properly evaluate your level of Lipatio. That'll be the first level I'll cover next week. My apologies. Still, Lipatio, you're right. Most of the stages covered in this episode are almost good to good. In fact, in general, I say that the average level quality here was better than the morning stream. My two favorite levels would be the Return of Cossack by KenMeister or KenMeister, as well as the Oakman Simulation by Crocky. Well, not Oakman Simulation, but Fan Woman by Jedox74. Oakman may be an honorable mention. I want to give the levels their proper time to shine. And I'd like to see a new version of Nostalgia Castle made with new assets. Second last comment, yeah, I'll be streaming Maker again next week on Saturday, both morning and evening. Anyways, tomorrow I'll be finishing up Mega Man 2 Atari Remake, as well as starting a Let's Play of Hard Hat the Rebellion. Assuming the latter one doesn't have too many lag issues, getting to work in windowed mode was a pain, as I had to use a separate application. Anyways, good night everyone, and hopefully see you all either tomorrow, later this week, or next week, Well then, thanks for watching and have a nice day. Toodles!